Good morning, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. I am your host, Elliot Pierre, and we're going to start this episode off the same way we start every episode off, with a moment of gratitude. I know you could be doing a million other things with your time, so the fact that you're spending with us truly does mean the world to me, so thank you. On that note, Tanner, hit him with the intro.
How's she caught me, loves? You're listening to the Mac City Morning Show.
All right, so we're back, and I'm excited about today's episode because our guest brought a piece of art, and I heard some treats as well, so that's always going to be fun. As everybody knows at home, I don't introduce my guests. I let them do that themselves because they can do a better job than I. So on that note, can you please introduce yourself to everybody at home and tell them what you're about?
Morning, my name is Alexandra Tarasenco. I've been a resident of Fort McMurray for over 10 years now.
Okay.
And I'm volunteering currently for the Welcome Center, working with newcomers and immigrants in our community.
Okay, great. And you're also here to promote a fundraiser that's taking place.
And that's right. The reason why I'm here today is basically to promote a concert fundraiser that we are running for two local families that are in a big need and that were affected basically by cancer, where a mother in one family and a father in another family were diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. And they were really in a situation where they do not have any extra means to keep going, and they do need a lot more basically to fight that situation.
So when is this fundraiser taking place?
The fundraiser is happening this Saturday. That's actually September the 25th.
September 25th?
Yes, from 12 to 5 p.m.
Okay.
We originally planned it as an indoor event, but then we had to adjust it, have to be flexible. So now it is outdoors, and I was looking at the forecast. The weather looks really nice.
Fingers crossed. It looks beautiful. Yes, it
right.
does. So where's this event taking place, and what's happening at the event? It's a concert, a music concert?
So it is a concert where the local kids, talents, teachers will be playing piano, guitar, and that was an idea from a local music teacher, actually our kids teacher, to organize something like that and to raise some funds for these families.
Okay.
There will be the concert, and it will be outside of Meadow Creek Village Community Hall. That's in Timberley on Millennium Gate, 152 Millennium Gate.
Okay.
We will be also running a bake sale and a silent auction.
Yes.
So the silent auction, we also adjusted it. It will have to go online. We'll do it online. Basically, people will be bidding online and will be able to get their stuff, bid for it, do the final bid online. But then they will be able to see the items in live in the community hall. Okay. We'll have to follow all the rules, of course, and regulations in place, but it will be there. And the bake sale will be outside as well. The bake sale is another thing which I'm really excited about, because we've got, I think, over 10 bakers, local people from different cultures, like Egypt, Lebanon. We have from India, of course, Russia, Ukraine, you name it. And these are all local desserts. So this is going to be really, really amazing.
Right. And you've brought a piece of artwork, Tanner, if you want to hit it up for me on the screen.
I have been hitting it up.
So this is a local artist. Can you tell us a little bit about this for the people at home?
For sure. And, we've got quite a few silent auction items. They were donated by local, mostly artists, but then just people, some businessmen. We have a training certificate from Bowman's Martial Arts. We have a family photo session from a local photographer. Okay. This was donated by a local artist. His name is Kritsana. He teaches actually art lessons at SECPA, Suncor Energy Center for Performing Arts. He teaches adults, kids, and he's an amazing teacher. So this is one of his early works, and he gave it to us. He said this was part of Alberta Mobile Art Exhibition, and it traveled basically throughout all of Alberta. To me, why I chose this picture, if you look at it, you might, recognize what place it is. And, some people did guess. That's actually the chess park, what's now the chess park in Dickinsfield.
That's right.
And that's a dear place to us because we were involved in the chess club for many years with the kids and with its founder, Gina.
Yeah, I got it on my second guess.
Yeah, you did.
My second guess, I knew where it was. And I know the house that's in the background. I grew up in Dickinsfield for everybody at home.
Oh, nice, yeah.
And I'm not going to give away my parents' address, but they still live there. So I spend a lot of time in Dickinsfield. Yeah, maybe. Hey, I'm going to bid on it. I'm not even joking. So that's why I was asking about the starting bid price and whatnot, because I would love to have that, if I'm being 100% honest. I'll stick it in the office upstairs. So cool. So you've been here for 10 years.
Yes.
Where are you from?
Originally, originally it's a small country in Eastern Europe. It's called Moldova,
Okay.
neighboring Ukraine and Romania.
Okay.
So we speak Romanian and Russian. It's part of
Wow.
USSR heritage.
Okay.
And Romanian is the national language,
Okay.
official language.
And so what brought you to Fort McMurray?
To Fort McMurray.
Yeah, that's a pretty far flight.
Well, it's family actually. We had my brother-in-law living here, and we lived in Montreal at that time, so we just came to join the family.
Okay.
And we stayed.
Okay. That's
Since
awesome.
then. Well, you wouldn't believe it. After the fire, we actually moved to BC for 2 years to Kelowna,
Okay.
but we came back.
You came back from Kelowna to Fort McMurray. Okay.
That's right.
So Montreal's beautiful for one. Kelowna, I've never been, but I hear it's breathtaking. Now, I'm a big fan of Fort McMurray, born and raised. Out of all these places that you lived in, like what about Fort McMurray brought you back to the community?
We really missed the community.
Okay.
Well, my husband was commuting, and that wasn't really the best thing that could be for the family. I
Right.
really didn't enjoy that.
Right.
With that in mind, we really felt that we couldn't really make it home, let's say. It's a beautiful town. We
Yeah.
met some wonderful people, amazing people there. Yet we felt like we missed this community.
Right.
Because of the same thing, the reason that why I'm here.
Yeah.
It's an amazing community where people are really, they are with an open heart. They come to help if there is a need. Then, for any reason, I think people are so open and I don't know how, there is a community spirit, there is a sense of belonging. I think the sense of belonging,
Right.
that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
You feel like you're in the right place.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
think that's what I was missing back
That's
there.
awesome. That's great. Now, the center that you work at, what are they all about? What do you do full time?
The Welcome Center. Well,
Yes.
the Welcome Center is an initiative of agencies that are helping newcomers and immigrants, and it's called
Okay.
Newcomers Interagency Network. It came about like 4 years ago.
Okay.
And it's a center where people can come and find out about anything that they if there is a need, they'll find the resources in the community. Because
Okay.
one problem that our agencies in town are struggling, and we have so many resources. We have basically resources for any need, like whether it's women, family, children, whether it's housing or employment. The problem in most of the times is marketing.
Right.
It's promotion of those events, and
That's
it's
right.
knowing where to go.
That's
So the
right.
Welcome Center was an idea basically where you could come. It's a one-stop shop, and you come with your needs. We do an assessment and see what is it that you need. Are you looking for a family doctor? You're looking for a piano teacher, maybe.
Right.
Or there is so many different needs. People are looking for cultural associations, or
Yeah.
these times is more employment, of course. Then you would direct them to the agencies that would be able to help them.
Oh, that's
so that's the
fantastic.
purpose. We don't basically do service, but we do referral.
Okay.
And that helps, sometimes it saves
Yeah.
people quite a few years even of wandering around,
That's right.
And in the moment where you can get help, like when you need it, then you are able to move so much faster, especially as a newcomer or even as an immigrant, even more.
That's right. That's right. Especially if
Yeah.
like you said, if you're an immigrant and there's a language barrier potentially even, or sometimes you just don't have access to some of like the basic amenities like internet services when you first get here,
For
So
sure. And there
that's
is places
cool.
in town where you can do that. You can surf the internet. You can go to the library. You can
Right.
go to basically Alberta Works. You
Right.
can go to YMCA downtown. Well,
Yeah.
you used to be able to do
That's
that.
right.
It's a little bit different these days, but there is still help available, and people
Hmm.
should know that.
So how many people work at the center with you?
It's just one person.
Just you. You're the.
No, it's
you're
just
it.
one
You're,
person.
Oh,
With
wow.
that in mind, though, the physical location has been closed since March 2020.
Okay.
Because the library has shut down, and then the
Right.
office was used by the library. We're
Right.
waiting to reopen physically.
Fingers
yet.
crossed. Yeah.
Fingers crossed again.
Yeah.
Well, physically, yet we are offering online services, so
Okay.
people can still reach us,
Yeah.
either via phone or email. We
Yeah.
are on Facebook, where we always post updates about what's going on, any
Okay.
seminars, any events, anything
Right.
that's available to help newcomers and immigrants.
Okay. Cool. That's amazing. So how did you get involved with this organization, or did you
Well,
start it?
the
How did this-
Welcome Center,
Yeah.
no, for sure, no. It was
Okay.
an initiative of Newcomer Interagency Network.
Okay.
It is run, though, by the Multicultural Association.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
that's the key, and that's basically it. The Multicultural Association is running it,
Right.
We are waiting for the library to give us an answer. If no, we were going to be looking for other avenues
Oh yeah, yeah.
in the community.
Very
It has to
cool.
be, the important thing, it has to be a place where everyone would go at some point.
That's
And
right.
Mac Island is a great point
That's right.
because everyone in this community sooner or later will get there.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
it has to be a pretty public place
Yeah,
for
no
the
doubt.
welcome center.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Well, listen, we're at the part of the show called the Mac City Minute. This is Tanner's segment. He's going to ask you some questions.
Oh,
I don't know
sure.
what he's going to ask you, so I wish you nothing but the best of luck. Tanner, hit her with the
Thank
Mac
you.
City Minute.
Alrighty, question number 1 for you today. What is the most rewarding part of working with newcomers in Fort McMurray to you?
The most rewarding part is when there is a challenge and the person is struggling so much and has been struggling so much to overcome this challenge, and then when you give a piece of advice or referral, or you just give some piece of information which seems to be like very small, but then it produces results and it helps the person overcome the situation. And in one case for me, it was someone coming from being homeless to and living in a shelter to finding employment and finding his own place to live. That's the most rewarding for sure.
There we go.
Question number 2. What is your favorite dessert dish from your childhood?
Oh,
Question, Tanner.
I love, basically, I really like this cake, which is called Napoleon cake.
Okay.
It's made with puff pastry and custard cream in the middle. And I can make it for you one time.
Absolutely, yes, please.
Yes, thank you.
For sure.
I would love
With that
that.
in mind, for the bake sale.
Okay.
Can I interfere?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I said I had some goodies. So I was just like, I will promote our bake sale a little bit. We made this these cookies, which is called walnut cookies. They
Okay.
look like a walnut, but it has a special filling inside.
Okay.
Give it a try, and we'll have those at the bake sale.
Okay,
I want to see.
I'm coming to give you some,
Elo's
Tanner.
reaction.
I'm not going over there. Thank you.
Okay. Do you want to try it now, or are you going to try it later?
Yeah, so I can just bite into this. This is not a nut. This is
It's crunchy, though. It's crunchy, but it's not a nut. It's a cookie. It has walnuts inside, so we're allergy alert. Well, we can make it without.
Oh my
I'm
god.
not allergic to anything. This is amazing.
This is fantastic.
This is really good.
Well, we have the tricks.
Well, thank you. I hope you're not hoping for me to give this back to you because we're gonna eat all of
no,
this.
this
so.
is for you. I just give
Wow.
you just a sneak peek into the bake sale.
Okay, Tanner, you keep in because I can't talk.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll finish that after. That was a good question. Question.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. Question number 3.
Wow.
What is one thing that the people of Moldova and Canada share in common?
Ukrainian dances. And you can see my t-shirt.
There you go.
We actually are part of a Ukrainian Cultural Society and go to the dance club. And the dances are starting tonight. It's a free trial. You can give it a try. Well, tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
at Kiana College. You can just come and see if that's something for you to try. And you don't have to be Ukrainian to dance with Ukrainian Cultural Society,
There you
Ukrainian
go.
dances.
Cool.
But you will become one eventually.
Yeah.
With
like
enough dough.
Yeah.
Question number 4 for you. What is one story from helping newcomers to Canada that stands out for you?
Well, I mentioned earlier, it was this individual who came, and he came from Montreal, basically flying in and thinking he was going to get a job next day because he was told so. It's so easy.
Right.
And it took him actually 4 months before he got a job. So
Right.
he was living in a shelter and was really, really down morally because he needed to also send money to his family back home.
Right.
So I was really, really happy when after many struggles, this individual was able to find employment. Finding employment was the key, and that was almost like going and knocking so many doors, because if you are new here and you don't have any connections, it sometimes gets really, really challenging.
Yeah, no doubt.
People think that it is easy, but it's not anymore, and then it becomes a struggle when you are left on the street homeless.
That's right.
And your final question. What is one thing that stands out to you from your first day in Canada?
Well, first day in Canada. It's actually the phrase that I've heard. It said, "Welcome to Canada." That was like,
Oh,
Sorry.
that's okay.
You know, it's something that you can't really explain.
Yeah,
It's like welcome home.
right. Oh, that's awesome.
And those have been your 5 questions.
Yeah, thanks
Oh,
for that
sorry,
sweet
guys.
moment. That's great. No need to apologize. All right. I wish we had some Kleenex to give you, but
That's okay.
yeah, maybe you do. No, you got to sit back. We're not done.
I'm not done.
No, you're not done yet. We're gonna keep filming. Yeah. Tanner's looking for some Kleenex for you. Aw, so sweet. Yeah, there we go. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Yeah. I love how you thought we were done.
Her makeup is gonna.
There you go.
Oh, sorry, guys.
That's okay. So, yeah.
This is
Yeah.
Moldovan Ukrainian people.
This is a first. I love how she thought we were gonna stop filming.
Nope.
Not a chance.
That's not how we roll here.
No.
Oh,
So let's talk about another topic. But that was really sweet. Thank you for sharing that moment with us.
It was very kind.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
No worries. So let's talk about this dancing here. So how long
sure.
have you been dancing?
Well, we've been dancing for 3 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, and unfortunately last year we didn't have many chances to rehearse because of the situation, and we really missed that. The
Right.
dance club is an amazing club. You
Yeah.
can imagine the teacher comes the whole way from Edmonton
Oh,
every
wow.
week.
Oh, geez.
That's quite a commitment.
That's
Actually,
dedication.
it's free
Yeah.
teachers commuting
Wow.
just for one day to just be able to teach those classes
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's two days a week. It's Tuesdays and Saturdays.
Yeah.
So, and the teacher was actually given he was awarded as the best teacher in Alberta, I think, for Ukrainian dance. So
Okay.
he is a really good teacher, a very great choreographer.
Okay.
And it's a really great company.
Yeah. Okay.
great
Very cool.
fellowship.
And so if people wanted to get involved with that dancing, who do they contact? How do they get in contact with you guys?
Well, I think you just I didn't come prepared with the
That's okay.
with the website, but if you just Google Ukrainian Cultural Society Fort McMurray,
Yeah.
it will give you the details, and
Okay.
it's on Facebook.
Okay.
All for tonight, there is like a free trial, and you can try a couple days maybe to see if that's something for you.
Yeah.
That you will be able to deal with. Some people come and they find it too challenging sometimes. Yet,
Yeah.
don't get disheartened. It
Yeah.
takes a couple
Takes
months.
time,
Like
yeah.
it takes a couple months because people dancing are different levels,
That's
different
right.
skills, and then you learn a dance together. So everyone takes it from zero.
That's right.
You start from zero and you take it to where you are able to do a group dance.
That's right.
And that's
That's
really
right.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep. So everything is online. You just Google Ukrainian Cultural Society Fort McMurray.
Okay. And how did you get involved? Have you been dancing for a long time?
Well, you mean in here or generally?
In generally, you personally.
Well, in general, me and my husband, we actually danced at a club in Moldova. We did Moldovan dancing.
Okay.
And that's why Ukrainian dances are so close to our hearts, because they have a lot of dances that are geographically close to ours, because
Right.
the regions, they are kind of close and they dance the same, they have the same choreography,
Right.
same rhythm, so we almost feel like home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
And we
cool.
dance together.
Okay.
And our kids dance as well.
There you go. So that's a family event.
Yes, that's right.
All right. Okay. Well, listen, that's your 20 minutes. Time flew. You were nervous about nothing. So
Thank you.
before everybody leaves, though, they get a shameless shout out or plug. I'm assuming you're going to want to plug the event that you have going on this weekend. So one more time, please tell everybody what's going on, where it's at.
Please, the 25th.
The
sorry.
25th, yeah, that's
sorry,
okay.
September the 25th from
Yeah.
12 to 5 p.m. It's going to be an outdoor concert.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bake sale and a silent auction to raise money for 2 local families affected by cancer. And if you just Google support for Matt and Olga on Facebook, you will see the event. Or if you go on events on Facebook, it is on Facebook and it is on Eventbrite.
Okay.
We really appreciate your help and thank you. This is an amazing community. We love you.
There we go. Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on the show. And feel free to come back as many times as you want. So
There's a lot of community information I can share.
that's
Anytime.
exactly it. Awesome. I love
For
it.
the chess club.
There
We
you
can keep
go.
going.
Exactly. So you'll be back again. And now you know
will.
it's not that big of a deal.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Well, for McMurray, Wood Buffalo, and the rest of the world, that's been another episode of the Mac City Morning Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. It really does mean the world to me. I hope you're having a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.